Hello folks and welcome back to SnowRunner. Well, it's here. We have Season 4, New Frontiers, and I am going to play a little bit of the Developers Hardcore mode, see what that is all about. So let's take a look at it. Hard mode. This is a special game mode for the players who have enough experience and wish their skills in logistics and driving to be tested even further. Note that you may face an unsolvable situation and may have to restart the whole game. In hardcore mode, the rules of the game are very different. You have to pay for your fuel and repairs, which I'm good with that. And I want to see if it will rule everything in the garage or not. You have to pay for your vehicle deployment, and from my understanding, that's deploying them to other regions. You have to pay every time you load cargo automatically, which I normally don't do anyway. You are not able to sell your trailers or semis. I'm not sure if that's spelled right, but you sell your trucks and equipment for half its price. Contests are restricted in the number of tries you make, and you have to search for facilities with the cargo you need by yourself, which means that the game is not going to tell you. If you go down to scroll down to a warehouse, it's not going to tell you what's in the warehouse. So yeah, it seems not as hardcore as the one that I did, but I'll give it a try. And I had a wicked thought. What if you did... First, I want to see how the hardcore mode actually runs. But I was thinking about the developers hardcore mode with Impossible rules. So we're going to check this out, and I want to see how much it costs for deployments, because you may not be able to take all of your vehicles with you, so you have to leave certain vehicles on some maps because you don't have the money. And it was saying you may get into a situation that's just unsolvable, like you have to do a mission and all of your trucks are broke down, you can't afford any gas, and you just can't do anything. Alright, so it appears... Wow, I have nothing in truck storage. Global map. Oh, so it's still going to make me... Nope, I don't have to jump to another map. And we're starting out in the garage. It's interesting. So... I think I want to go ahead and get the all-terrain tires. But do I want those, or those? I think I'm going to go with... Nope. Good on the mud. I'm not really worried about on-road. So I'd like something good in the mud. But I'm at a $200 difference, which may come back to bite me, but I'm going to try it. Wow, I only get $500. get rid of the tires, so I only get half price for the tires, but it's still $500. Yeah, I'm not doing the, even if I could afford it, I wouldn't get that. And can't get any of that stuff. So it appears this is the only truck that I have. Let's check it out. Let's retain it. Deploy from another garage. No, I don't want to. Okay, I've been promoted automatically. Alright, so let's see what happens. I'm not going to recover, I just want to see how much it will be. Wow, $2,000 recovered to the garage. Yeah, I'm definitely refusing that. So I'll get this upgrade. Hey, that truck's already fixed. Okay, so I've discovered a garage. Let's change the trucks. Oh no, it's not fixed. Looked like it was fixed. It was fixed there at first. Once I jumped into it, it is no longer fixed. So I don't remember shutting the truck off. Maybe that's an automatic thing now. Let's try that out. Let's change trucks. Oh, excellent. So it shuts the engine off. So I guess I'm not going to be able to use my DLC trucks. Alright, so first I have the... What was it? Yeah, it does look hard already. Okay, so I can get the all-wheel drive, and I could sell that for $500. Wow, you really don't get a lot out of it. Yeah, I know it's always broken, but when I first looked at it, the tires were up. So I actually got a little hopeful that maybe they were giving me a fixed truck, and yeah, that's not the case. So how do I... Alright, so I'm playing this on the Xbox One, so I don't play it on computer, so I never got a chance to check this out previously. I don't want to buy tires. How do I fix tires? That menu's not going to do anything. And I don't see... Oh, repair. Duh. So $2,500 for full repairs. Well, definitely have to do that. customize it. Our frame add-ons, yeah, okay, good. Saddles are still free. And I don't like this color. Let's go to our red. Actually, I want to do something different. Because I always go with red on this truck because I think it looks better. And let's go with green today. Okay, so... Ah, shoot. No gas. So with no gas, I'm assuming you cannot fuel the vehicle up in the garage anymore. Yeah, let's go ahead and... Because I do have a way to fix that. Do I want to... Yeah, I'm going to use all fuel. Because I do have a fuel tanker up here. I'm hoping it's still free. I see the other trailers there. Ah, dang it. I've got a repair trailer there. I just wasted a bunch of money. Money that I will probably need. But hey, this is all about experimental. Might have to use the... Yeah. Are you adding any rules? No, I'm not adding any of the hardcore rules to this. Other than I never recover back to the garage. And... yeah, I don't know about using fuel stations now that I can't use the garage to refill everything. But yeah, right now I'm just playing just as the developers have intended it to be played. To get a feel for it. But like I said in the beginning, I was kinda leaning toward maybe, possibly at some point combining this with the Impossumandra. Do Impossumandra under these conditions. But I want to give this a shot first. Before I go adding, okay, so I can still get the fuel trailer. Attach trailer. It's good because I am going to need that. Come on, buddy. And I may end up relying heavily on scout fuel trailers. And I may have to get this truck fixed up a little bit and head over to Island Lake and retrieve some of those fuel trailers. There are a lot of fuel trailers on Island Lake. Is it 7 of them, maybe? Something like that. Plus another huge one over on Drummond Island, which I could pull it back and replace it with one of these. Man, this is going to get a lot harder once I get some of these other maps that don't have fuel trailers. It also get harder because it said I cannot sell trailers. So, do I want to become famous? Nope, I am not buying followers. The developers would like to see players play the game as it is, but the base truck... Play the game as is, but the base trucks, even with all the upgrades, are not capable to get the job done unless you... Okay. Alright, let's refuel the Chevy. Oh, what'd I do? Missed it by one button. Fill you up. Fill you up. And now I'm going to have to... Oh, the all-wheel drives are... Actually, it's always on it. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, so good parking area for you right now. And we'll jump over to Chevy. So if they want people to use base trucks to still get the job done, they should have randomized the upgrades across all maps. Yeah, I agree with that. I've said that all along. Once you know where an upgrade is, then you just run to it anytime you want, and yeah, I forgot all about that trailer. I could have saved $2,500 just by pulling that trailer over. Alright, so I think I'm going to take this over and see if... so... Nathan, you found a way to stream on to YouTube and Twitch? Oh, nice. I have to look into that. A pain in the butt. Pull the videos off Twitch. Well, that's the easy part. Then to edit them and then put them on YouTube. Sometimes I get behind in it. So last night I was thinking, you know, the update came out. I thought it came out last night. So I jumped on here, was going to play a little bit of this, and realized my Xbox membership had expired. So I had to pick me up a card today on the way home. I had to pick up a card on my way home the second time today, because I had to leave work at lunch to come home because the neighbor that lives behind me, I've got two guys that live there, and one of them moved out and moved to Huntington. Went and got him a big old U-Haul, and obviously did not have the driving skills, and knocked down the wall that separates my driveway from the alley. And a neighbor saw him do it, saw them get out of the truck, look at it, get back in the truck, and take off. I had to come home, call the sheriff's department. They come out and did a report. And I don't know what he was thinking, because his ex-roommate still lives back there, and he gave me his name and phone number, told me where he's moving to. And deputy sheriff called him and left a message, as I did too. I called and left 2 messages. Letting him know he hit my wall and I want to get it fixed. He needs to call me. And he has not. So I think he believes it'll just blow over. Yeah, it's not going to. Alright, actually, let's go around you. Always get damage going through those. Now that I've got to pay for damages, let's try to reduce them a little bit. I do want to see what fuel's going to cost me. Wow, $24 for 3 gallons. $8 a gallon. That's going to get interesting. But anyway, this guy went and he tore up the U-Haul because he hit the wall with the front end of it. So not only is he going to be liable for the damages to my wall, but now he's got to turn in a tore up U-Haul truck, and it's not like they can't track that. So the deputy, last time I called him, went straight to voicemail and let him know he had 3 hours to call the deputy or they were going to put a warrant out for him. And as far as I know, he has not called the deputy and he's not called me. Guy's early 20s. I don't know what is wrong with a lot of young people today. I don't know why he thought he could get away with this. Especially considering the fact that I work for the federal government, for an agency that can track him down. And my wife works for the DMV. She can track him down. Ah, okay, so the gas prices are set for European prices. I get that. And they are high in Europe. They were high back in the 90s when I was stationed in Italy. Alright, so I don't have to do that bridge now. Which means I have extra wood over here. But I will need that trailer. And before I get it... No, I do want to get it. Because now I can use this wood to fix the bridge down here. And since I've got to go down here anyway, get the suspension upgrade. So we'll take this truck. Anyway, I blame this kind of stuff about him driving away. I blame that on the timeout generation. Don't get me wrong, don't start. I know not all people are like that. But there are some that are just absolutely privileged or feel they're privileged and just don't have the same morals that I had growing up. Yeah, I believe that. And like I said, it seems like every generation's getting a little worse. Again, not all people, because I know some young people that really have it together, and they do really well, but it seems like more and more. You've got the young folks who are just looking for a handout. I have a family member that's dating somebody that just can't keep a job. And really doesn't, to me, seems like they don't want to. And in my area, there are so many, just about every place you look, there are help wanted signs. They need bodies. And nobody wants to go to work because they're getting more in unemployment than they would working. Which right now, I mean, they may think that's good, but eventually that stuff's going to run out and you're going to have no job. I'd rather have a job making a little bit less than, and know that I've got the job when all this stuff blows over, than to take unemployment and hope for the best. Eventually when it all starts blowing over, you're going to have a lot of people looking for those jobs. GMC, you're not going to go. Here you are. Pull that tree out of nowhere. Who else is next? That's a problem. Come on, get a little bit. Nope, nobody gonna work. Which is fine. Trailer back. The truck doesn't do well in low gear. So Nathan, you just graduated, looking crazy for a job. You used to work at the Veteran Center for your school, but since you graduated, you can't work there. Yeah, I guess a lot of it depends on where you're at. Like I said, here in where I live in West Virginia, seems like everybody's looking to hire now because nobody wants to work. And it's sad that we've come, because we are not a rich state. So when you get a job, you got to hang on to it. Oh, you gonna do it? You can do it. So, see if I can do this without digging in. should have brought the fleet star, but I really thought this truck would be able to do this a little bit better than it's doing. Okay. Attach it for a sinking in. Okay, so I think it's the weight of the trailer, which I do have a way to fix that. Go ahead and fix that up. So, attach trailer. Unpack it. And that will take all the weight off the trailer. I know it's cheesy, but if it works. Nope, wrong one. Wrong one. Trailer. Yeah, I think there are a good bit of jobs on the East Coast. Like I said, it's just finding people that want to do it. My brother-in-law, several years ago, he works for an IT company, or works for a IT for a big company. He's like their head IT guy. And he actually lives a good way away from he is. Before I add, let's go over here and get this, so I don't have to back it up. Anyway, he mainly works from home, and he did that before COVID. But they decided to get a person to be in the main office, and he could like tell them what to do and all that stuff, and still do his stuff from the house. So he went up there and he trained the guy, who didn't last a full day. And this is a college person. And asked him, the college kid asked him where the safe room was. And my brother-in-law says, well, you know, we don't have a safe room. We have, some of the offices have safes in them. And he was like, no, the place when I get stressed out, that I can go and cry. And he said, he just looked at him and said, you're not going to make it here. Alright, don't tip because you're not packed. Packing now. And put cargo. And that should. Alright, so that's the wooden bridge, and that is more money. Not much, but... And I'm not sure I want to try to take this to there. Yeah, I gotta try it. And that might have been a mistake. But there are trees. And once I can get it to the bridge, I can build up enough speed through the mud on the other side, hopefully. Alright, haul butt. Not haul enough butt. Oh, that's a weenie of a winch. So away from the side. Usually when you attach them to the side, you have a little more pulling power. And I know I can leave this trailer over here and the Fleet Star can come over and get it because it actually needs to come and get it. Pick up some steel so that I can clear the roadblocks. And I want to just see if I can actually sell a trailer. I'm not going to sell it, but I'm going to see if it'll run. I have a feeling I'm going to need all my trailers. I may need a tow. Come on, just grip. You know you want to. Alright, stay in third. Which is good. And I can't use fuel out of there. It's a mission trailer. Yeah, I'm gonna need to be towed. Engine off. Yep, let's go get our upgrade first. Because that is a little bit of free money. What was the... Oh, suspension. Raised. And leave the crutch. Nope. Running in two-wheel drive. Save that fuel. And I need to take curtain side. You know, I'm also starting to think that doing the speed run, getting used to that, may help me. Because I've kind of gotten used to doing several missions at once. And that will use less fuel. Now, one thing I am going to do is when I have move up a little bit and I've got some good mud tires under the Chevy, I think I'm going to head for Wisconsin and see if I can't get one of those new trucks. Yeah, I think the being in the mindset of the speed run will actually help me with this. I really haven't run Greenwood's map or Greenwood's River very much yet, but I do like the looks of it. What do I need to do? Steel River Township. Steel River Supplies. Nope. Whiskey Forwarding. Farming Tools. Accept that. And that's a little bit of money that I need. And I'm going to run over and pick up the flatbed trailer, supplies that it has, and try to empty out some of that trailer. Not get rid of the supplies, but make the deliveries where they need to go. Kind of empty it out a little bit so that I can haul some steel on there. So another thing that I'm going to have to get on here is the crane. I have to have flatbed on it with a crane. I do not want to lose any money by auto-loading any of the cargo. And I guess I could have pulled that other trailer up here. But I have a plan for that when it comes to the concrete blocks. One needs to go to the power lines. And I found I can load all 4 of them on the same truck. But I am going to have to be careful with my add-ons. Only get the add-ons I absolutely need in the beginning. As I gain money, and I can do a little extra. Splurge on, oh yeah. So, I did get on here before I started streaming, and I went into my version of the hardcore mode, and I was looking to see if there's anything new. There are 2 new trucks in my garage because I did download the there was something on there for being with them for a year, so it gave me 2 free trucks, and I was looking at them, and both of those 2 free trucks have medium log beds on them. I am very excited about that one. No more buying medium log trailers. I hate those things. Oh, so you brought the Brigadier? I got to looking, there were some other things that I could buy, and I got to looking at my account and it said 23 cents. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get me a card to put some money on here. But I did see where Season 2 is on there. So I'm going to get that this weekend. And then get whatever trucks I can get. Normally I do not buy content for games. I played World of Tanks for 6, 7 years. And the only thing I bought in World of Tanks was garage slots. I refused to buy gold and all of those OP tanks and stuff. Just wasn't going to do it. But for this game, stuff's not that expensive. And when compared to the amount of pleasure I get out of the game, it's well worth it. Shoot, my YouTube channel is turned into the all SnowRunner channel. So rock slide, I want to do that. So service spare parts, I have 1, 2, 3 on there. So I get rid of one of those. There is, what is the bricks I need to drop off at the farm. And I think the vehicle spare parts is the one I don't need, which is the third one back. Turn. This truck does not like hauling a trailer. And it's because of, see right there, the frame goes back so far. When you start going over a hill, it actually hits. Saddle needs to actually move back. Anyway, the 2 new trucks. There is one that I was looking at, and I did a couple of upgrades on them just to see what I could get for them. One of them does not have all-wheel drive, but the other one does. And I forget which one because I just looked real quick, but one of them I can put the crane on it and a flatbed, and the center of the flatbed with the crane on it is right between the 2 drive wheels, so that means it'll be really stable. Yeah, maybe I get you one over there. Truck doesn't work. Hold Max. Come on. So sharp. I didn't see any sign. Funny coming from me. I'm just earlier bitching about the guy that took my wall down, acting like he didn't see it. But this is a game. Get that one. Can't remember. Yes. I should have known. I got to drop off the dictionary. Ew. Front tire's off the ground. I was on so well too. No damage. Alright. I don't have a crane. No, I'm not spending money. I can come over here, drop this trailer off, and then go get a flatbed put on here and a crane so that I can get all of the concrete blocks. And there is a trailer with steel on it sitting over at the garage, and I can get the power line. Once I get the power lines done, then I can come over here and get another steel, because I'll have a truck with a crane on it. And then I'll have to get, still have to go up and get the International Scout and collect my upgrades for the Chevy, which will give me a little bit more money. And with that, fill the tanks up, get the roof racks, fill the tanks up for the Scout. There are no fuel trailers on this map. Scout fuel carriers. So easy does it. Park you here. Stay. So I am going to have to go over to Island Lake and fish me out a, actually I'm going to get out both of the free Scout fuel carriers and bring them back this way. Also going to need P16 and to get the SnowRunner gears for all these big trucks. Right now I'm just trying to get a little bit of money built up just in case I need it. So you tried to load medium logs. Oh, you think it's bugged? Crap. There's a fuel trailer in the camper park across from the farm. Yeah, I've already got that one. One of the first things I got, and pulled it over to the garage. Since I can't refuel in the garage, you're talking about that one right there. I took all the fuel out of the Chevy, put it in here, and went over and got that and pulled it to the garage. I'm going to probably, well, I don't know. I don't have any. I was thinking about maybe when I got the P16, bringing it back, and instead of bringing it straight over to here, taking it over on Island Lake and picking up another fuel trailer and bringing it back here. Hang on just a second, guys. Alright folks, sorry about that. So that was evidently my neighbor gave me the wrong telephone number for the guy that hit my wall. Because the lady just called me back that works midnight shifts and she had no clue what I was talking about. That happens. We'll have to get with him tomorrow and get the right phone number. Oh, I need to go in the garage. Well, that could explain why the guy hasn't called me back. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for now. Alright, I got $9,600. And I will definitely need that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, I've got to save money. And I know just how I'm going to do it. Because I have a truck down here with a bed on it that I can take off and put on this one, and it won't cost me anything but a little bit of gas to go pull it back. Hey, you got to be smarter than the game. And I'm not claiming to be, but poop. Oh no, that's right, that's right. Yeah, I'll go around. I was just thinking I screwed up because there's a mission, a roadblock for a bridge that needs to be fixed, but that is after where the GMC is stuck. So one of the things I think I'm going to try is once I've got a little bit of money built up and I have a couple of more trucks like the Kodiak and the E16 and the twin steer, I may start jumping maps and regions and just start picking up trucks. Because first I want to test the deployment thing. And secondly, I believe with more trucks this will be a little bit easier. At least have some backups in case I don't have any fuel or I tear something up and I can't repair it. I think backups are going to be key. But get some trucks like the Tega. I only need to do one mission and I will be able to get both the Hummer and the MK38. Ooh, and the BM17. And like I said, right now I'm just trying to figure it out. I may come back later on and add a few more rules to it. Uh-oh. Okay, let's change trucks. That could be an issue. Oh, that's a big issue. If I can't start a truck, pull it, aha. You sneaky devils. I see what you have done. So in this mode, when you jump out of a truck, it automatically shuts it off. And when you hook the winch up to it, it does not restart it. So you will be pulling dead weight. That's sneaky. Oh, but it works this way. Okay. So let's try it again. Oh, nope, start it. Nope, shut off again. Okay, so if I've got a truck behind, I can hook to the one in front of me, and it'll help pull me out. But it pretty much goes in a straight line. So that could put a kink in some people's plans. Once I get to GMC top of the hill, though, it'll be good enough to get back to the garage. All by itself. And again, if I drop that trailer, might be able to pull its own weight.